If America is going to elect another billionaire president, can it at least be Elon Musk next time? I take it back. What's next month's offering? Monochrome rainbows and unicorns? First it was $5,000 checks from Doge, now it's no taxes for people making less than $150,000. Next up, free ponies. She makes a very good point. For anyone asking me, maybe you should give up Crimea and Donbass in exchange for peace. Before asking this question, name me the specific region in your country you'd be willing to give up if Putin started bombing your cities. Oh, inject this into my veins. So it turns out Musk was audibly sobbing at the Oval Office, which may have triggered the bizarre Tesla White House promo. Aw, did baby lose a bit of net worth? Oh, what a shame. And just like him, aw, poor Care Bear. JD Vance just got massively booed after arriving at the Kennedy Center. Why would they invite the enemy we've become? Holy shit. The United States was not invited to the NATO summit on Ukraine in Paris on March 11th. There's no other meaning. The United States was just benched for colluding with the enemy. What's that? Europe's not happy with the States allowing Russia to invade countries right on Europe's doorstep? Who'd have thought? Trumpian tantrum tweet in 3, 2, 1. He's absolutely furious. And this is JD Vance with a lollipop and a rainbow helicopter spinny hat. Fuck around and find out works as designed. Proof right here. Musk boosts claim that Hitler wasn't to blame for the multiple Teslas set on fire in Germany. We are entering the find out phase. This is massive. Portugal has cancelled the order for F-35s from the US and will replace their F-16s with European fighters. We have to be able to count on the predictability of our allies, which is no longer the case with the United States. Primary these useless weaklings. Schumer leads a chant of, "We will win, we will win, we won't rest, we won't rest." And about that, Schumer tells Democrats he won't vote to block GOP funding bill, likely avoiding shutdown. Some Democrats privately told ABC News they've lost the fight. No, eggs still aren't going down in price. A little thing they call it, but it's not a little thing if you like eggs and you don't have a lot of money. Eggs have gone down 25% in the last couple of weeks. We inherited that problem, eggs. Yeah, I don't really think eggs are going down that much. Breaking. Entire human race flagged by DEI purge because of homo in Homo sapiens. I hope they don't hear about Homo erectus. Republicans say/believe that Americans will do anything and suffer anything for their felon king. Republicans say Americans are willing to suffer higher prices for Trump. See, there's a difference between supporting a political party because of your own views and what you want for the world, and supporting a political party because it's a political party. Politics shouldn't have a cult mentality. Only the best people. Yay, it's Wars again, we love Tim Wars. The idea that the Secretary of Education would not know what IDEA is, Individuals with Disability in Education Act, that's like your mechanic not knowing how to put air in your tyre. And she's in charge of this nation's education progress. It is catastrophic. Accuracy is everything. Doge website is garbage. The claimed savings has no relationship to the data provided. And the data that is provided grossly inflates the savings from each cancelled contract. So we just launched our own site, the Musk Watch Doge Tracker, that breaks everything down. Doge claimed savings $105 billion, but Doge has inflated their savings by at least $96.4 billion, 92%. This is the difference between Doge claimed savings and the verifiable cancelled funding. See, so much for getting rid of government corruption and fraud. You're lying about your own progress, dude. True meaningful progress is very hard to achieve. Dismantling it, however, is very, very quick. Wow, a lot can happen in 5 months. Extinction level event for democracy. The United States is experiencing a hostile takeover by criminals. If you're in the media and you're not depicting it as an extinction level event for our democracy, you're failing at your job. Hi, welcome to Donald's. What can I get started for you? I'll have 2 McGrapers, 2 Freedom Fries, hold the seed oils, a side of American First sauce, and a Diet Coke. Things are going great. Trump yelling for a red Sharpie. What is it? Is Red Sharpie Putin's new nickname? The fact that Musk has lost $100 billion over the last month but is still the wealthiest person on earth and financially unharmed in the slightest, all while wealth and income inequality is worse now than it was after the Great Depression, is Exhibit A on why we need to tax billionaires out of existence. See, the main issue is that billionaires are allowed to use their unrealized stock gains as collateral to get loans without selling their stocks. If they were forced to sell their stocks and pay capital gains tax, they wouldn't have nearly the amount of leverage they have now. Musk was able to round up $44 billion of real money without paying a dime in taxes, because he could just promise to sell $44 billion in Tesla stock if Twitter tanked. If they can get a loan because of the value of their stock, then they can be taxed on it as well. Or simply tax the loans as income. Whoa, that is way too radical. Can't be taking money away from them, they're billionaires. We Canadians can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Ontario Premier Doug Ford on Trump. I was supporting him right up to this election, and then all over the sudden, he turned the gun on his closest friend and ally. It was so disappointing. He let us down. But I'll never roll over. Never ever. And this is, yeah. I don't think it's a coincidence the person with the most courage to take ownership for a failure is also the person I probably blame the least. Again, we love Tim Walz. Walz, I own this. We wouldn't be in this mess if we'd won the election, and we didn't. We have to make sure that Americans know it's not just that Donald Trump is bad, but we're offering them something better. Rep. Sarah McBride, just now at Democratic Party meeting. We will not lecture on decorum for a party that incited an insurrection. I appear to live rent-free in the minds of some of my Republican colleagues. I wish that they would spend even a fraction of the time that they spend thinking about me, about how to lower the costs for American families. She's my representative, and I see her in person every month or two. All class, all of the time. We are proud to be represented by such a smart, dedicated, and brave politician. Oh god, I hope she runs. This is the kind of gotcha journalism I can totally get behind. Tariffs are a tax hike on foreign countries, and a tax cut for the American people. Have you ever paid a tariff? I have. They don't get charged on foreign countries. I think it's insulting that you're trying to test my knowledge on economics. This describes MAGA perfectly. Just kind of says things and believes it to be true when they don't actually know the impact of what they're doing.